and global leader in heritage and the arts, His Highness Prince Amyn Aga Khan. Prince Amyn Aga Khan is the younger brother of His Highness the Aga Khan and grandson of the late Sir Sultan Muhammad Shah Aga Khan. Prince Amyn spent his early childhood in East Africa and Cairo during the Second World War, and then attended Le Rossi School in Switzerland at war's end. He received his BA with honours, magna cum laude, in 1960 from Harvard University. Thereafter, he continued his studies at Harvard's Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, from which he received his MA in Comparative Literature. After Harvard, Prince Amyn worked in the Department of Economic and Social Affairs of the United Nations until he joined his brother in 1968. Prince Amyn is a director on most of the boards of the institutions of the Aga Khan Development Network, the Aga Khan Foundation, the Aga Khan Fund for Economic Development, the Aga Khan Agency for Microfinance, and the Aga Khan Trust for Culture. The Trust coordinates the Aga Khan Development Network's cultural activities, which largely focus on architecture and the built environment in societies in which Muslims have a significant presence. Prince Amyn, who is a collector himself, has ongoing relations with various museums around the world, such as the Museum of Modern Art and the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City and the Musée du Louvre in Paris. He once sat on the acquisition committee of the Louvre and is still on the Council of the Friends of the Louvre. He has been involved in the work of institutions designed to save heritage, and in particular has been active in developing self-supporting activities in heritage buildings after their restoration. He is a trustee of the World Monuments Fund and has been for many years a director of the Silk Road project launched by Yo-Yo Ma. Prince Amyn has been actively involved with the Aga Khan Museum in Toronto from its very inception and with the formation of its collection. He is chairman of the museum's board and executive committees. Ladies and gentlemen, His Highness Prince Amyn.
Dr. Shelton, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I must admit I was rather nervous. Dr. Shelton was going to say I spent my childhood in East Africa after the First World War. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the opening of the exhibition, Traces of Words, Art and Calligraphy from Asia. I am aware that significant preparatory work has been done to bring about this exhibition. Hence, I should like to thank and also to congratulate all those who have been involved in this endeavour. I should like to thank Dr. Anthony Shelton, whom you all know, as Director of this Museum of Anthropology here at the University of British Columbia. I'd also like to thank Dr. Fuyuki Nakamura, who has so ably curated this fascinating and important exhibition, which I hope will surprise many and bring to visitors new insights, unexpected discoveries. In 2013, the Canadian Ismaili community donated 3 pieces which we thought important to this institution, all from the Silk Road that joined China and Europe, and along which travelled music, poetry, philosophy, and virtually every art form, and not only camels' commercial goods. These were a 19th century incense set, a 17th century ceramic dish, which incidentally contained a script, and the 9th century sheet from the Holy Quran. Moreover, the Aga Khan Museum in Toronto, a young museum, barely 3 years old, has lent 2 artworks to this museum for this exhibition, and I believe our curators and curator Nakamura worked closely together in designing Traces of Words. Our hope is that the Aga Khan Museum will also be a centre of learning, of education, revealing the connections between the arts of Muslim civilizations and those of other civilizations, indeed between the arts of the different Muslim civilizations themselves. This dialogue, silent, musical, literary, is what binds us all together in a common cultural heritage that we share. The Aga Khan Museum has, in order better to fulfill the mandate it has given itself, entered into formal relationships with other museums, the Louvre, the Hermitage Doha, in order to mount temporary exhibitions, provide and offer educational opportunities together, exchange and undertake research and scientific work together. My hope is that our museum will now enter into a relationship of such a nature with this museum, too, so that together we can bring to students and the general public unique insights, new perspectives on the dialogue of cultures that has since all time characterized different peoples residing in different areas of the globe, and which binds us together, thus improving and broadening understanding, tolerance, and brotherhood. Thank you.